peace. What's up? Earth Goddess TV, what's up, Earth Goddess Gang? If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Nikki. For those of you who are new to the channel, I talk about astrology and basic spirituality on this channel. I am on here today, as I know I said that I would do the Gemini Through the House series. I took a few days off because I am not feeling well. I'm still not feeling well, and I know probably by the time Gemini season will be of past before I actually get around to finishing up this series. So I am going to honor that because I did say I'm going to finish out the series. So I am going to do that. So I'm on the fifth house, I believe, and we're going to finish the rest of the houses before Gemini season is over. So I do apologize for the few day hiatus. I take breaks like that. I don't even know if I'd be apologizing. It's just, I kind of felt guilty, kind of just not putting out content for the past few days because of how I was feeling. And I'm still not feeling 100%. But I know that I did say I wanted to get this out, so that's what I'm doing. And I hope my voice doesn't sound funny because it's like I'm congested from the neck on up. That's what's going on with me. So, anyways, family, enough about my illnesses and what I've been going through. Let's go ahead and jump into Gemini in the fifth house. So as we know, Gemini, it is air, it is mutable, it is also independent energy. And then now we have Gemini here also in the fifth house. Now, also the fifth house basically represents your creativity, your basically how you play, your romance, your affairs, basically the childlike essence of yourself, children, entertainment. So anything within that realm where there's play, affairs, romance, fun, creativity, this is all fifth house matters. Now, I can say Gemini here. I actually know someone with this. His son is actually in Gemini, in the fifth house, and I can say for this personality, for guys per se, they could be very outgoing, and simply because with that Gemini energy, although they are highly intellectual and highly mental, it is that other part of them that is highly social, and I come to find that Gemini here has a childlike disposition. They're playful. They really don't take life as serious. It's say probably like an earth placement sign here. But yeah, Gemini here, they can be very talkative. um, they can be highly creative as well. And now that I think about it, I think that Gemini, yes, he is into music. That Gemini fifth house sun here, he's into music. So he expresses himself musically um, within this placement. They could have a very good imagination as well, and that also helps them with the fifth house here. Also, usually if say they're not say what they call it, say they're not the most inclined with like say musically or say physically, then they'll be mentally inclined. I don't know why it took me so long to get it out, but that's what I mean. Like, so if they're not really like say musically or entertainment based inclined, then they'll express this creativity through their mental pursuits, whether that's teaching, expressing, writing, basically the Gemini way. Also, naturally, I can see the Gemini here not really being mind being the center of attention, just as long as they get to express themselves in a way that the Gemini feels that they can benefit the most from. I know if a child here has this placement, they could be highly ambitious. Um, they know it's like they're naturally, a part of them is naturally social, so it's it's easier for them to engage in like activities that will allow them to express themselves creatively because they have that placement here. Now, also say if it is negatively aspected, say the Gemini here, they can be creative, but they can be kind of scatterbrained. They can be all over the place, where they actually They actually have interest in many different things, and there's nothing wrong with having, say, an interest in many different things. It's just basically not really being the best at all those things, because your energy is scattered among so many different types of things. So the Gemini here with the fifth house placement have to be mindful of that they don't get so caught up in the many variation of things that they're doing that they really don't get to truly enjoy the things, really and truly enjoy the things that they're truly engaging in, because their energy is not all the way there because they have so many interests. Now, Gemini here, because they are a social butterfly, and would it be a stretch to say that they could be involved in possible romantic affairs? Now, what I can say, if, say, they hook up with someone, um, and they have this placement in this house, they normally attract people who are either like intellectually inclined, and that's who is the person who they can possibly engage in romantic affairs with, or through creative means. So, and what can get the Gemini here is that if the partner is like also a Gemini, or they can keep up with the Gemini on a mental level, this would be like a love affair that could possibly go out, spin out of control, depending on, other factors and other things that's going on within the Gemini. And it's not saying they're cheaters, but it is a possibility here with this fifth house placement. Now, this kind of touches on what I was talking about a little bit before, about they can be overwhelmed or be overwhelming to people if their energy is not grounded. Say their interests are not grounded, they're kind of like scattered, they have many different interests, because it's that Gemini energy. They want to understand everything, they want to be able to, you know, experience this, express that, and basically get all these collective pieces together and, make them make sense. So, that again will run into Gemini just making sure that when they do approach certain matters, when it comes to like their creativity, or things how they, as far as in their entertainment or other things they engage in, that they keep it kind of level, so they won't run themselves crazy. um Also, too, this will also fall into this, because they have so many interests. Those interests, they'll start things and probably won't finish them, because they have something over here that may caught their eye, and now they can't stop thinking about it or doing research about it. So yeah, it's not too far a stretch to say that they will be attracted to basically many things at once, and possibly not being able to finish these things because of the scattered interest that they have in many things here. Now, also too, what I find here, and this is on, I feel this happens when they're not really interested in what they're engaging in. Now, Gemini here can be very detached from things that are creative, play, romance affairs, if they don't have any personal connection to these things, and whether that's most of the time on a mental level. So it's very important that Gemini here, that they use that ability of the Gemini childlike mind to, further engage in these things that they're good at, and can, possibly turn into good career moves or money making ideas. So Gemini here in the fifth house, it is a unique placement. This house belongs to Leo. Leo is the ruler of this house. And, Leo is all about creativity, kind of being the center of attention. So Gemini here, it is a unique placement, but it still can work if they know how to use the Gemini superpowers to their capability to get the best out of this fifth house placement, whether that's through their creativity, the romantic partners they may run along through in a way, or children they may have, or entertainment, or anything of that realm. So that was it for my Gemini in the fifth house placement here, family. I will go ahead and finish cranking out the rest of these series. I did just want to get on here and kind of get this started, because I'm not feeling my best, and I did say I was going to complete this 12 house Gemini series, and I just have a feeling I'm probably not going to be well enough before Gemini season ends. So this is why we're here today. And I will see you all on episode number 6, family.